Boat still there?
Yeah, mate, still there. I went and gave it a bit more rope.
So it's floating?
Yeah. Floating's always good, eh? Oh, just trying to get some tension into this strap that's holding the fridge here.
Whoa. Way harder than it should have been.
We've just done a head count of all our beers that we have left. And it was scary for a moment there. But we found the extra carton for 4 days. It's 8 beers a day. It's borderline. But okay. We could always just take the cameraman's ration off him. I think that's wise. He's working. Yeah. There's more of us than there are of him. Yeah. We already took his chair.
Oh, was your chair that burned?
No, Phil's chair. Sorry, Phil.
Old one thong over here.
He's only got one thong.
Yeah, that's Phil's thong. We even tried to save them. We saved them once already. You really hate those songs.
He's actually wearing it too. Hey, you know what? What have I got here?
Try to catch me howling out the moon.
Fuck, that was a miss. Got that?
I can't even think of what it is at the moment. I don't know. Last night, just before I went to bed, I counted like 30 flies on me or something. I was just like, oh, there's about 8. It was ridiculous. So I had to do something, and the Aerogard fabric spray did the trick. Not only for mosquitoes, also helped protect against flies, and we can attest that it does. It's pretty good. Might have a little bit right now. We'll go pull this crab pot out, the creek behind us, and then coffee time.
You gonna cook your special coffee, Mark?
Yeah.
I'm keen for it. You talked it up yesterday.
Oh, I like it. It's really good. That's negative. Makes sense. Everyone probably pulls up and goes, oh, we'll throw it straight behind the camp. There's water there.
What, he said hazelnut, didn't he?
Yeah, this one's unopened. Didn't use that one. Mocha and a cappuccino.
Check us out, hazelnut one.
I'll have the same brew, but mocha.
Oh no, it ruins it. We're tonight, feels like tonight. This morning, we're gonna give her the another coffee option. I need a teaspoon.
You can't have a teaspoon.
So we had the instant coffee the other day, helped get us going, but I've tried these a few times, the easy coffees with a bit of flavour. This is what I've been doing for the last 2 or 3 times I've been camping. I've had a few of these. Just add 1 packet of hazelnut, add a 3/4 teaspoon, add hot water, and milk.
I'm a bit nervous about Mark's friggin' brew that he's made for us this morning. We'll see.
I was hoping that would.
You like it? Good, mate.
It's really good.
You like it, do you?
That's not even coffee, that's something else.
It's a treat. It's a coffee treat.
Tastes like ice cream, like melted ice cream.
Like
Whipped
hazelnut
up
ice
in a
cream.
cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Fish bites are excellent. Breakfast of champions.
My idea was, we take the energy out of this fish, we go out there and use it to catch more fish.
It's your idea, isn't it?
Yeah. I made that up.
Circle of life.
I invented that.
So it's mid-trip. We've been for here at nearly 3 days now at Mellville. We're sort of starting to work it out a little bit, know the tides, know when we can get the boat in and out. It's a good way to do it, is spend a few days so you can nut it out. Here at Mellville, it's like stinking hot in the middle of the day. At the moment, the tides are right out. So there's not much point sitting down on the beach just cooking. So we're like, righto, about 11 o'clock, jump in the car, we come up here to the freshwater creek, have some lunch, have a tub, you know, refresh, and then once it starts to cool off in the afternoon, we're heading back down there to the creeks to catch fish. It's those little things like this creek makes Mellville just so fantastic, because you can have that fresh water in the middle of the day rather than just be stuck down there in the salt cooking. Pretty magical place. Think of how big these rocks are. You just can't even appreciate when you're back down the beach and you look at these hills. They're just massive, massive boulders, just hundreds and thousands of them. So I was going to whip the boat out this afternoon. We're planning on going for a fish down the beach, so we don't really want to be doing it in the dark. And then tomorrow morning we're off into Lakefield. So we want to get a nice early start there so we can get there nice and early and set up. So if we get it done now, it's just out of the road.
Job done.
Job done, so
Yep.
that's the plan.
Concentrate on relaxing.
It's not perfect, like that tide is way too low. Angle's not great, the trailer's not deep enough, but if we wait till this afternoon, we wouldn't be catching fish down the creek, so.
Stop. Wait. Do you want me to attach it? Stop.
That's probably worst case scenario there. It's a bit soft at the back, so the back went straight down. Tide turned at 12:30, so we got the tide coming in. Boys are running up to get max tracks and some shovels. Give that a try. If not, then we'll grab the BT and try and give it a bit of a tug as well. When that sunk like that, I probably should have gone, you know what, we'll drive forward. Max track's under it first and then done it. But
Hey Stevie, do you want to go?
done now.
As you may remember, we needed a snatch strap recovery the other day. We put a magazine in there to stop these from getting bound together. Even with the magazine, it's really hard to get them undone, so a few blows with a hammer, enough to loosen it up, get the magazine out, 2 straps again.
So that was probably worst case scenario there, getting stuck where we were. That was pretty much the lowest of tides, so there's only up from there. I suppose like the worst thing that could happen there is I get stuck to the diffs, Baxter tries to pull me out, he gets stuck to the diffs, then we're trying to pull his car out to get mine out while the tide's coming in. We did have the opportunity, we could have dropped the trailer off the back, which I thought, yep, if we can't get it out doing what we did, we would have done that. But, you know, for that extra 30 seconds, leave it on there, try and get it out. It actually probably best case scenario recovery. We got the max tracks just under the tyres enough that they were biting. We could tell I wasn't going to move, so Baxter ran straight up and got his car. Snatch strap on there, just a nice, like, gentle tug to get me going. Once I popped up onto the top, it was fine. He gave me a bit of a helping hand up to the very top to make sure. So, really good outcome for what could have been really bad. Oh, I think we own a beer.
Beer o'clock. It's too hot. We'll give it half an hour. We'll just gather our strength. Have a beer. Here you go, mate. You deserve one. Arigato.
Just pulled up down at the creek. This is our mate Dave over here. He's gonna give us a few tips by the sounds of it. But yeah, just pulled up down the creek. Gonna throw some lines in, get some live bait, try and catch some barra. That's the plan.
Stingray!
Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it?
We had a speak before and we reckon that you'd rather catch no fish than a catfish. That's got to be the lowest of lows for a fisherman. We want to know what you think in the comments below. Put it in the comments below. Catfish or no catfish at all. Tomorrow, head up to Lakefield. Top whip handle campground. We're going to do a little bit of walking, just up the creeks around there, flick some lures, try and get some barra. And maybe throw the boat in one day, see how we go. Mark's got a spot he reckons he's going to take us to where you can swim. I'm very dubious about this spot. Get up bright and early tomorrow, jump in the car, drive about 4 hours, get to camp. Probably, I think the afternoon's going to be a bit better for fishing. So we just want to be there before sunset, and around this sort of time is going to be best. So that's the plan.
Nice, Baxter. We got to get some film on you, mate. Yeah, you on, Baxter?
Where's,
See here, just carry on.
what's going on with your rod?
Baxter, what's happened to the rod?
Getting the right amount of line out.
Oh, yeah?
Here we go.
It's got a little issue with his rod there.
We were talking earlier about having a roast in the camp oven, but I think we've left it a bit late. We got a bit carried away here.
You get the night off, chef?
With a fish on track.
Night off.
Night off? What are you going to do with yourself?
Mate, I might put my feet up, think about all the fish I catch. I won't be there for long. Won't take much thinking. When is it? Oh, pull up! That's no good. Oh, that couldn't be any worse.
Great afternoon fishing, except it's just been fishing for me, no catching. Baxter and Mark have been doing that, but they got 2 jacks. I Indiana Jones it around that tree about 15 times and then tried to pull it off, thought I might break the branch, but break my line. Done myself a bit of a mischief here. I don't exactly know what you'd call that. We've got Mark's jack, so we're thinking straight back to camp and maybe cook up some fish wraps, maybe fish tacos, Baxter?
Yeah, what?
Fish tacos with the jack. We've got some salsa, some cabbage.
I just create a little bit of excitement with a few taps and just little jack. He's a bit small, so he'll go back. Nice little mangrove jack. He'd have to be about 25 centimetres, I'd say. He's going to go back into the system and get bigger for someone else one day.